Is Farrah Abraham ready for her Teen Mom comeback after being fired from the series in 2017? It would not be unfounded for a series regular to return after a firing, so is that Farrah's next step? Keep reading for more details on what's to come. Farrah Abraham ready for Teen Mom comeback? Viewers watched Farrah Abraham grow up right in front of their screens. She started on 16 and Pregnant and then welcomed her daughter, Sophia. Sadly, her boyfriend and baby daddy passed away, so she was left with the trauma and grief. Her journey continued to be documented on the spin-off, Teen Mom. There, fans saw how she and her parents continued to clash while she tried to raise Sophia. She then started to undergo plastic surgery and became virtually unrecognizable. Additionally, Farrah was doing adult entertainment work which became troublesome for MTV. That led to Farrah's firing from Teen Mom, and the show got some new faces. Farrah Abraham Farrah did not stop what she was doing and continued to live her life the way she wanted. She also raised her daughter controversially. When Sophia hit her teens, she was allowed to get facial piercings, which some judged Farrah for. She was allowed to do this every birthday while Farrah continued to alter her face and body. Furthermore, she has gotten into altercations with medical professionals and her parents, anyone who wants to help her. Now it appears she is trying to get back on Teen Mom but failed at the effort. Farrah Abraham took to her Instagram stories to share that she did what the public allegedly wanted. She tried to get back on the long-running MTV reality series. They made her wait on pins and needles before they came to a decision. In the end, they did not have the budget to bring Farrah back. She claims that they do not care about their viewers but rather their own pockets. Of course, after seeing this statement, Teen Mom fans were shocked and had to laugh over Farrah's arrogance. It doesn't add up to Teen Mom fans. It did not add up. Farrah Abraham claims the girls are underpaid, yet she wanted to return to the show. That made very little sense, plus they did not want to see her return to the MTV series in any capacity. So according to her, MTV underpays the girls, but she wants back in? No one wants to watch you, Farrah. Farrah writes like she's mid-stroke every single time. Who is asking to see her on MTV again? Oh, literally nobody, lol. She was so arrogant about leaving that I wouldn't take her back either. Of course, some people would not mind watching her crazy and reckless antics. They also noted that she was a better parent than Amber Portwood, but added she was awful to everyone around her. Therefore, Farrah coming back was not desirable. Would you like to see Farrah back on Teen Mom, or are you good? Let us know in the comments below. In the ever-shifting landscape of reality television, where alliances are fleeting and public opinion is the ultimate currency, few figures have been as polarizing as Farrah Abraham. Once a central figure in MTV's Teen Mom franchise, Abraham has spent the better part of a decade cultivating a persona far removed from the grieving teenager audiences first met on 16 and Pregnant. Now, in a stunning twist that has left both fans and industry observers scratching their heads, Abraham has claimed she attempted a comeback to the very show that fired her, only to be allegedly rejected due to budget constraints. The revelation has ignited a firestorm of online commentary, painting a picture not of a welcome return, but of a celebrity out of touch with her own narrative and the audience that once watched her grow up. Abraham's journey with MTV is a masterclass in the perils and possibilities of reality fame. She first entered the public consciousness as a tragic figure, a high school student coping with the sudden death of her boyfriend, Derek Underwood, just before the birth of their daughter, Sophia. Her early storylines on Teen Mom were defined by this grief, her volatile clashes with her parents, particularly her mother Deborah, and her fierce, often abrasive, drive to succeed on her own terms. Viewers witnessed her launch businesses, write books, and pursue a singing career, all while navigating the tumultuous waters of young motherhood. However, the narrative began to shift dramatically as Abraham underwent extensive plastic surgery, altering her appearance to the point of being nearly unrecognizable and, most controversially, ventured into the adult entertainment industry. This pivot proved to be her undoing with the network. In 2017, after a series of heated on-screen confrontations with producers over her side career, MTV made the decisive move to fire Abraham. It was a landmark moment for the franchise, signaling that even a legacy cast member was not immune to termination if their off-screen ventures were deemed incompatible with the network's brand. Abraham did not go quietly. She accused the network of hypocrisy and shaming, framing her departure as her own choice to pursue more lucrative and empowering opportunities. For years, she seemed to thrive in her self-imposed exile, building a brand on controversy, from her adult films to her appearances on Celebrity Big Brother UK, where her clashes with other housemates became legendary. Her life post-MTV has continued to be a source of public fascination and scrutiny. She has raised Sophia in a manner that often courts controversy, allowing her daughter to get numerous facial piercings from a young age and sharing their lives on social media with unfiltered candor. Abraham's own altercations have not ceased. She has had publicized run-ins with medical professionals, law enforcement, and her own family, painting a portrait of a woman perpetually at odds with the world around her. It is against this chaotic backdrop that her recent alleged attempt to return to the fold of Teen Mom feels so jarring. The drama unfolded, as it so often does with Abraham, on her Instagram stories. In a now-deleted series of posts, she addressed her followers, claiming she had done what the public allegedly wanted and tried to make a comeback. She described a process of being made to wait on pins and needles by the network, only to be delivered the ultimate rejection. According to Abraham, MTV informed her they simply did not have the budget to bring her back. She concluded her statement with a bitter accusation, asserting that the network cares more about their own pockets than they do about their viewers' desires. The reaction from the Teen Mom fanbase was immediate, visceral, and overwhelmingly unsympathetic. To many, Abraham's claims reeked of a desperate and unconvincing attempt to regain relevance, coupled with a startling lack of self-awareness. The primary point of contention, which quickly became a viral talking point, was the blatant hypocrisy of her statements. For years, Abraham has been one of the most vocal critics of the show's pay scale, frequently claiming that she and her former co-stars were severely underpaid for the emotional labor and public exposure they endured. So according to her, MTV underpays the girls, but she wants back in? One commenter quipped, perfectly summarizing the collective confusion. This sentiment was echoed across social media platforms. "No one wants to watch you, Farah," another user wrote bluntly. Farah writes like she's mid-stroke every single time. Who is asking to see her on MTV again? Oh, literally nobody, LOL. The backlash was a potent reminder that while Abraham may believe a public clamor for her return exists, the reality is quite the opposite. Many fans viewed her arrogant departure and subsequent criticism of the show as burning a bridge that could never be rebuilt. "She was so arrogant about leaving that I wouldn't take her back either," one fan noted, capturing the sentiment that MTV would have little incentive to welcome back a cast member who so publicly disparaged them. Of course, in the diverse ecosystem of reality television fandom, there is always a counter-narrative. A small but vocal contingent of viewers admitted that, despite her many flaws, they missed the unpredictable chaos Abraham brought to the series. Some people would not mind watching her crazy and reckless antics, one observer commented. This group often argues that the current iteration of Teen Mom has grown stale, and a dose of Abraham's unfiltered drama would be a welcome ratings boost. They even pointed to her parenting, suggesting she was in some ways a better parent than Amber Portwood, though they were quick to concede she was awful to everyone around her. This nuanced take highlights the complex moral calculus viewers often engage with when watching these flawed individuals on screen.